Good morning to you. Welcome. It's Friday and Talkin really here. Now, this story is UC, Universal Credit. It's basically the not good news for a lot of people. Obviously, this is the long-term plan that they have to get rid of legacy benefits and put you all on to UC. Yep, it's coming. And apparently it's coming by 2024, so it's now a year and a bit away. So we're going to see people now being moved over. If you're on any of these benefits, you'll see in a moment, then I would start to be thinking, oh dear, the shit's going to hit the fan very, very soon. I love how they say that they're asking people to transfer. They're not. This is a scheme where you will be transferred, just like they did with DLA. You had no choice. You either apply for the new benefit, and obviously you have to go through that process, or you don't get any. They just stop. So it's entirely your choice whether you have to go through this or not. You will end up with nothing if you're not careful. And I suspect you'll end up with less long term. And obviously this will then lead into other things, such as the very, very dangerous UBI. Obviously pilots of that are running in various places around the country. For example, it's running in Wales. And obviously they're going to make it sound really good. And people are going to be going, wow, this is brilliant, free money. But it's not actually free, because later on there will be lots of strings. And if you don't abide by the strings, then you know what's going to happen. That's the future, mind you. We're not there yet. We have a little way to go, and hopefully people will wake up to this scam and things will change. However, for the moment, we have to look at this story. So they're going to be stopping benefit payments for thousands as the universal credit warning is issued. People are going to be receiving letters telling them that their existing benefits are coming to an end and they have the deadline to move onto the UC. As I said, it's either move or don't get anything at all. There will be no choice on this. Now, it's only a small area of the country at the moment. So it's 4 parts of the country are being warned. DWP is informing clients that their benefits are coming to an end, and it's for these benefits. So we have child tax credits, housing benefit, income support, income-based job seekers allowance, income-related ESA, and working tax credit. They said in your official guidance that you will be notified. But all claimants will move by 2024. If you're currently receiving any of those benefits, you will receive a migration notice letter. This letter will inform you of your benefit ending and the date that you must apply for UC. You will have 3 months to claim from the date of your letter. The areas that are being affected at the moment are Bolton, Medway, Truro and Falmouth. Only the 6 benefits above will be stopped. Any other government payments such as PIP will stay the same. Thank God for that. On UC, most people will be entitled to the same amount they receive at the moment or more. I doubt that. If the amount that you're entitled to at the moment is more than you will get on UC, a top-up is available, and that's a transitional protection, but it will end. That's a big thing there. You need to remember, it will end. Get this top-up if you receive the letter and you claim by the deadline. If your circumstances change, this may affect the amount you get. You should claim as soon as possible that you get the letter. So obviously if anything changes and you'll lose that extra money, Your UC payment will be made up of standard allowance plus any extra amounts. If you have children, disability or health condition, and obviously if you need help paying rent. Usually you cannot get it if you have more than 16,000 in savings, but people forced to switch over may be exempt from this rule, which I find extremely difficult to understand, because if you're in income related benefit and you have money, they tend to reduce the money. So I don't see how that is actual truth. It obviously is very deceptive. They explain that if you receive tax credits, you may make a claim for UC even if you have savings or capital of more than 16,000. But after 12 months, the normal rules apply. So you'll be expected to use up your savings in that first year. Rules will be waived on students on benefits will be allowed to claim UC if they or their partner are in full-time education. Obviously this whole thing is you have to claim it online. You have to create an online account and complete your claim within 28 days. If you live with your partner, you need to both create accounts, even if your partner is not planning to go on UC or is not eligible. So this is because they want to see the money that's coming in. So if one person gets money, that will be taken off the other person. UC, because they ain't going to give you anything. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be a case of trying to reduce your money. So you're reliant on the state, and then obviously UBI. So they need some details from you: bank details, email, access to a phone. You need to provide documents. You need to provide your housing payments, your earnings, disability or health condition, and how much you pay for childcare, any savings or investments. You might need to attend an appointment at the job centre, but that could be to just verify your identity, which you do need to do with something official, such as a passport. Now, obviously, you need to continue receiving money, and you need to do it by the deadline, and it's 3 months from the letter date. This should give you time to gather together any documents you need, and if you're unable to claim, you should contact the migration department as soon as possible. We can only give you more time to make a claim if you have good reason. You must request this before the deadline. So that is the very bad news for some people in some areas, that they will roll out, and it will roll out because that's the plan. The plan is that legacy benefits are going to be removed. And I can foresee in the future that PIP will go as well into this, and they will just have one benefit, which is originally was the Ian Duncan Smith's idea right way back when he started this thing, was to have one benefit to make it very simple, and you just claim one thing and you get the help that you need in the various areas. However, as we know, the DWP is not about helping you, it's about penalising you and making sure that you suffer. So I can foresee that there's going to be many people worse off than they are now and suffering even more. And certainly the idea of this UC luck, I'm surprised that it's still going after all this time, that people haven't realised what's going on. It's been removed. I know that when Labour were putting themselves up for election, their manifesto was to refurbish UC and give it a whole new, fairer way of working. Very interesting to know if you're on UC and if you get the disability element, what you need to do for it, because at the moment, if you're on ESA, you have to go for this assessment. So are they still doing that? Is that still a thing? Because I would be very interested to know. So if you're on that, then do comment down below and let me know. But this is for the benefits that we mentioned earlier, a very limited number, and also the trial areas in the country. So they are up north and down south. That's it from me. Have a very good day, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have a good day.